God will not make any sense to your natural mind, to your natural senses. Because if it begins to make sense to you, then he is no longer God. Isaiah 55 from verse 8 says that his ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. So that means that the way God thinks and the way we think will never, never, ever match. Now look at God sending Samuel to anoint David. His brothers were there who looked good to be fit to be kings, but God said it's not them. And he begins to teach the prophet to say that I look at the heart, I don't look at the physical appearance. Because why? God's ways are higher than our ways. You go to 2 Kings 4, there was a son of a prophet that died and left his wife in debt. When the prophet comes, he says that, what can I do for you? And she asked the woman, what do you have? The woman says, I have just small oil. She says, I have nothing except small oil. The prophet say, go and borrow vessels. That doesn't make any sense. How can you have small oil, but the prophet says, go and borrow vessels from all your neighbors? And the Bible tells us, as she poured the oil, it began to multiply. Why? Because God doesn't make any sense. So there are many things that God is going to ask of you that won't make sense. My advice to you, just do it. God will always test your obedience. God will always test your faith. Those are two tricky tests. The test of obedience, the test of faith. Whatever he says, do it. In the wedding of Cana, when the wine was finished, mother of Jesus say, whatever he says, you must do it, because it's your obedience and it's your faith. God will never make any sense to your senses. If it makes sense, he's no longer God anymore. God bless you.